In Cleveland, Chicago Bears defeating the Cleveland Browns 38-31. Here.
The Volkswagen Sign Then Drive sales event is back, which means it's never been easier to get a new truck.
Browns got on the board on a 35-yard field goal by Bill Cuddiff, 3-0 Browns. And then Barbie Gould tied it for the Bears with a 23-yard field goal, 3-3 to score. And then Tashawn Gibson a 44-yard interception return, and Billy Cuddiff's kick is good, 10-3 favor the Browns. And then Brandon Marshall a 5-yard pass for Jay Cutler, 10-10 to score. And then Zach Bowman a 43-yard interception return in the third quarter, 17-10 favor the Bears with 13-48 in the third quarter. And then Edwin Baker a 2-yard run, and Billy Cuddiff's kick is good, deadlocked the 17-piece. And then 3:40 left in the third quarter, TJ Ward a 51-yard fumble return, and Cuddiff's kick is good with 3:40 left in the third quarter. 24-17 favor the Browns. And then the Bears will retire on Alshon Jeffrey 45-yard pass from Jay Cutler, and Barbie Gould's kick is good, 24-24 apiece. And with 5:41 left in the fourth quarter, Earl Bennett a 4-yard pass for Jay Cutler. Barbie Gould's kick is good, 31-24 in favor of the Bears. And then Michael Bishop 40-yard run and 2:17 left in the fourth quarter, 38-24 in favor of the
Tennis is the toughest truck I've ever had. My son's getting my own.
Bears. And then 59 seconds left in the fourth quarter, Josh Gordon 43-yard pass for Jason Campbell, and the Bears hold off the Cleveland Browns 38-31. Jay Cutler 22-31 and 265 yards, 3 touchdowns and 2 picks. In Indianapolis, the Indianapolis Colts defeat the Houston Texans 25-3.
50 minutes of play, something to remember.
As the Colts got on the board first on a Griff Whalen 14-yard pass from Andrew Luck with 9:31 left in the first quarter, and Vinatieri's kick is good, 7-0 in the favor of the Colts. And then Randy Bullock 49-yard field goal at 7-3 Colts. But then the Colts take it from here in the second quarter, and a Vinatieri 37-yard field goal is good, 10-3 in favor of the Colts. And then Trent Richardson 9-yard pass from Andrew Luck and Vinatieri's kick, 17-3 in favor of the Colts. And then Amon Vinatieri 43-yard field goal is good at 1:44 second quarter, 23 the Colts at halftime. And then the third quarter, the Colts make it 23-3 at a 40-yard pass, 40-yard field goal from Adam Vinatieri, 23-3 in favor of the Colts. And then the Colts got a safety on Dwayne Brown tackle by Corey Redden, so 25-3. The Colts defeat the Houston Texans there. Up in Minnesota, the Minnesota Vikings defeat the Philadelphia Eagles in a game meant for arena football. The Minnesota defeating Philadelphia 48-30.
Something that doesn't happen a lot, and playing for the Rooney family in this city and having as much success as we've had.
Greg Jennings 57-yard pass for Matt Castle. Blair Walsh's kick is good, 7-0 in favor of the Vikings. And then Alex Henry a 35-yard field goal is good, 7-3 in favor of the Vikings. Then in the second quarter, Walsh a 21-yard field goal, 13-19 is 10-3 favor of the Vikings. And then Alex Henry a 51-yard field goal, 10-6 in favor of the Vikings. And then Matt Assista 1-yard run, Blair Walsh's kick is good, 17-6 in favor of the Vikings. And then Alex Henry ends the second quarter with a 33-yard field goal, 79 Vikings at halftime. And then Matt Castle 6-yard run, and Blair Walsh's kick is good, 24-9 in favor of the Vikings. And then 38-yard field goal for Blair Walsh at 4:43, 27-9 in favor of the Vikings. And then the Eagles make it interesting as Deshaun Jackson a 30-yard pass from Nick Foles. Alex Henry's kick is good, 27-16 in favor of the Vikings. And then Jacques Ertz a 3-yard pass from Nick Foles, a 2-point pass conversion failed, 27-22 in favor of the Vikings. But then Vikings extended it to 12 on a Matt Assista 1-yard run. Blair Walsh's kick is good, 34-22 in favor of the Vikings. And then Cordell Patterson a 5-yard pass by Mike Castle. Blair Walsh's kick was good, 41-22 in favor of the Vikings. But then Jason Avant 60-yard pass from Nick Foles, and Nick Foles passed to Riley Cooper for 2-point conversion, good with 4:26 left, 41-30 in favor of the Vikings. But then the Vikings sealed the V with a Matt Assista 5-yard run, and Blair Walsh's kick was good, 48-30. The Vikings defeat the Philadelphia Eagles. Out in New York City, Seattle Seahawks blanking the New York Giants 23-0 here.
Franchises, I can tell you, but the other part of this thing is
Russell Wilson, 206 yards and 1 touchdown, 1 pick. And Stephen Hushka, 49-yard field goal is good. 3-0 in favor of the Seahawks in 1 quarter. And then in the second quarter, Marshawn Lynch, a 2-yard run, and Stephen Hushka's kick is good at 5:30. 10-0 in favor of the Seahawks. And then Stephen Hushka, 44-yard field goal time is good. 13-0 in favor of the Seahawks. And then third quarter, Stephen Hushka's 24-yard field goal is good. 16-0 in favor of the Seahawks. And then Doug Baldwin, 12-yard pass from Russell Wilson, and Stephen Hushka's kick is good at the Seattle Seahawks. Blank the New York Giants, 23-0 here.
You know, Patriots losing. Now they're moving into that number 2 seed overall. What do you like about the weapons that they have?
Well, they're young, first of all.
San Francisco defeating Tampa Bay 33-14 here.
But he's got a lot of people to throw to. It starts with A.J. Green, Dan. This guy, when he gets single coverage, that's where the ball's going. He can do a lot.
Michael Crabtree, a 4-yard pass from Colin Kaepernick, and Phil Dawson's kick is good. 7-0 in favor of the San Francisco 49ers. And then Phil Dawson, second quarter, 6-12, 47-yard field goal attempt is good. 10-0 in favor of the San Francisco 49ers. And then 1:47 left in the second quarter. Vernon Davis, a 52-yard pass from Colin Kaepernick is good. 17-0 in favor of the 49ers. And then Vincent Jackson, a 11-yard pass by Mike Glennon, and Ryan Lindell's kick is good. 17-7 in favor of the San Francisco 49ers. And the 49ers make it 20-7 on a 43-yard field goal by Phil Dawson. It was 27 in favor of the 49ers. But then the Buccaneers trimmed the lead to 6 on a Tim Wright 24-yard pass by Mike Glennon, and Ryan Lindell's kick is good.
How successful this team is?
20-14 in favor of the 49ers. And then 4:27 left in the
To make plays in these big games to win.
fourth quarter. Phil Dawson, 21-yard field goal is good. 23-14 in favor of 49ers. 6 seconds later with 4:21, Kendall Hunter, 2-yard fumble return, and Phil Dawson kick is good at the San Francisco 49ers. Make it 30-14, and then Dawson on a 35-yard field goal attempt. San Francisco ices the game as they defeat those Tampa Bay Buccaneers 33-14 here.
Johnny Manziel told Dan on Friday that if he's not
Out in Jacksonville, the Buffalo Bills defeat the Jacksonville Jaguars 27-20 here.
Mike, Johnny Manziel's definitely going to be a first-round pick, and in fact, I think the best place for him is in the top 10 to Jacksonville with that imaginative offense. But the fastest rising quarterback.
After the two teams traded a couple of field goals in the first quarter, Dan Carpenter, 42-yard field goal at 13-10, and Josh Scobie, a 32-yard field goal at 8:07 to make it 3-3 for 1 quarter, and then Ace Sanders, 12-yard pass from Shad Henney, and Josh Scobie's kick is good, 10-3 in favor of the Jacksonville Jaguars. But then at 7:07, Robert Woods, a 7-yard pass from E.J. Manuel, and Dan Carpenter's kick is good, 10-10 to score. And then E.J. Manuel, an 8-yard run with Dan Carpenter's kick is good. At 2:14, it was 17-10 in favor of the Bills. And then Dan Carpenter, 40-yard field goal, it was 20-10 in favor of the Bills.
Peter, we talked last week about the possibility.
And then Josh Scobie, a 55-yard field goal attempt is good at 4:43 at the third quarter, 20-13 in favor of the Bills. And then Mercedes Lewis, a 13-yard pass from Chad Henney, and Josh Scobie's kick is good, 20-20 to score. And then Frank Summers punches it from 1 yard from E.J. Manuel at 9:35 as the Buffalo Bills defeat the Jacksonville Jaguars 27-20.
Centralized replay for 2014.
This game just got over in Charlotte, Carolina. Panthers defeated the New York Jets 30-20. Yeah.
Sportsman of the Year.
Peter, Mike, thank you. As we welcome in the former NFL Executive of the Year.
Graham Gagnon, a 35-yard field goal is good. After the two teams traded a couple of field goals, Graham Gagnon, 35-yard field goal is good at 4:43 for the Panthers, and Nick Folk, 54-yard field goal is good at 3-3. And the second quarter, the field goal duel will continue on Graham Gagnon, 22-yard field goal is good at 6:49 in the second quarter for the Panthers, and Nick Folk, 33-yard field goal is good to make it 6-6. D'Angelo Williams, a 72-yard pass from Cam Newton, and Graham Gagnon's kick is good, 13-6 in favor of the Panthers. And then a 4-yard field goal attempt by Graham Gagnon is good, 16-6 in favor of the Carolina Panthers. And then in the third quarter, Sheldon Richardson, a 1-yard run, and Nick Folk kick is good, 16-13 in favor of the Panthers.
Play him now. Good luck trying to get him signed there.
But do you think this, so this was based on...
And then Mike Tolbert in the fourth quarter, a 1-yard run, and Graham Gagnon's kick is good, 23-13 in favor of the Panthers. And then Captain Mendelin, 41-yard interception return, and Graham Gagnon's kick is good, 30-13 in favor of the Panthers. And then Jeff Cumberland, an 8-yard pass from Geno Smith, and Nick Folk's kick is good as the Carolina Panthers hold off the New York Jets 30-20, and the Jets
to keep Cutler? I would not give him a big contract right now because I think
Dropped to 6-8 on the season.
the lesser pick of McCown in terms of the finances and spread the money around there.
And
Quarterback to go.
Panthers are 10-4.
That brings back bad memories for Bears fans. Cade McNown, so I apologize for that. If you want the full Sunday Night Football experience and while you're watching...
Over in Oakland, Kansas City Chiefs. Wow, look at that score. 56 points. And they are on their way to a first place tie in the AFC West with the Denver Broncos as they are leading the Oakland Raiders 56-31.
January 2nd, the student becomes the teacher. Once more teachery.
I want to kill myself.
Jamal Charles, a 49-yard pass from Alex Smith, 14:50 the first quarter, and Ryan Sukop's kick is good, 7-0 in favor of the Chiefs. And then Sebastian Janikowski's 34-yard field goal is good, 7-3 in favor of the Chiefs. And then Charles again, 39-yard pass from Smith, 14-3 in favor of the Chiefs. And then 47-yard interception return by Eric Berry, 21-3 Chiefs on top for one quarter. But then Rashard Jennings cuts the Chiefs lead with a 1-yard run, and Sebastian Janikowski's kick is good, 21-10 Chiefs. And then Charles again, a 1-yard run. Ryan Sukop's kick is good, 28-10 in favor of the Chiefs. And then Jamal Charles again, 16-yard pass from Alex Smith, and Ryan Sukop's kick is good, 35-10 Chiefs. 4 touchdowns, 8 receptions, 1.5 yards for Jamal Charles. At the end, Rashard Jennings again, 1-yard run. Sebastian Janikowski's kick is good, 35-17 Chiefs at halftime. And then the Raiders would cut into the lead again here.
Town Fair Tire.
On
Nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody.
Andre Holmes, 6-yard pass from Matt McGloin in the third quarter, and his kick is good, 35-24 in favor of the Chiefs. And then 5:01 in the third quarter, Mikel Rivera, 14-yard pass from Matt McGloin, and Sebastian Janikowski's kick is good, 35-31 Chiefs. Hey, this is a exciting game, but then Jamal Charles again, 71-yard pass from Alex Smith. Ryan Sukop's kick is good, 42-31 Chiefs. And then Shannon McGrath, a 60-yard pass from Alex Smith, and Ryan Sukop's kick is good, 49-31 in favor of the Chiefs. And then fourth quarter, Nile Davis, 17-yard run, and Ryan Sukop's kick is good as the Kansas City Chiefs are leading the Oakland Raiders 56-31.
Monday at 6 a.m. And for more dishes, go to WHDH.com.
Out in the Big D, Dallas Cowboys are leading the Green Bay Packers 36-24.
That's why we are the music.
Dan Bailey kicked one from 47-yard field goal. It's good. 3 Duffin Cowboys. And then Crosby from 57 yards away. 3-3 the score of 8-21. And then the Cowboys will be take the lead on the Dan Bailey 23-yard field goal. It's good. 6-3 favor the Cowboys. And then Jason Witten 25-yard press from Tony Romo, and Dan Bailey's kick is good. 13-3 favor the Cowboys. And then second quarter more Dan Bailey field goals. This one from 43 at 5:59, and another from 3:15 make it 19-3 Cowboys. And then DeMarco Murray 1-yard run, and Dan Bailey's kick is good. Cowboys running away with this one at 26-3 at halftime, but Packers make things interesting with 13:15 left in the third quarter. On a Jordy Nelson 13-yard pass for Matt Flynn, and Mason Crosby's kick is good. 26-10 in favor of the Cowboys. But then Dan Bailey drilled one from a 50-yard field goal attempt from Fort Worth to Arlington to Dallas. 29-10 favor the Cowboys. And then Andrew Qualis, a 3-yard pass by Matt Flynn, and Mason Crosby's kick is good. 29-17 in favor of the Cowboys. And then James Starks, an 11-yard pass by Matt McFlynn, and Mason Crosby's kick is good. 29-24 in favor of the Cowboys. But then Des Bryant, 5-yard pass from Tony Romo, and Dan Bailey's kick is good. It's 36-24 and Cowboys in favor of the Cowboys. And this is Justin Dwyer. This is a score alert! Score alert!
Buffalo, despite losing their first
Packers scored. James Jones 3-yard pass from Matt Flynn. And now the Cowboys lead the Green Bay Packers 36-30. Down in Tennessee, Arizona Cardinals leading the Tennessee Titans 27-17.
Jacksonville. Here's the rookie out of Michigan, Denard Robinson's going to score his first NFL.
Now.
Oh, no. Why do you always jinx people? Those recovered for the touchback. Jacksonville down 7. Chad Henne, Mercedes Lewis were tied at 20.
And now now,
It's EJ Manuel to Frank
Arizona leading Tennessee 34-24 in the fourth quarter.
this season. About 4 minutes to go, Jack.
Rob Barona's 45-yard field goal is good. 3-0 in favor of the Titans. And then Rashard Mendenhall, 1-yard run, and Jay Fields' kick is good. 7-3 in favor of the
We got to learn how to win. We have an opportunity here to...
Cardinals. And then Chris Johnson, 25-yard pass from Ryan Fitzpatrick, and Rob Barona's kick is good. 10-7 in favor of the Titans. And then second quarter, Jay Feely, a 25-yard field goal is good. 10-10 the score. And then third quarter, Jay Feely, 47-yard field goal is good. 13-10 in favor of the Cardinals. And then Delaney Walker, 1-yard pass from Ryan Fitzpatrick. Rob Burns' kick is good. 17-13 in favor of the Titans at 6:20 in the third. And then Jake Fowler, 60-yard pass from Carson Palmer, and Jay Feely's kick is good. 20-17 in favor of the Cardinals. And then Rashard Mendenhall, 1-yard run, and Jay
Atlanta. Redskins up 3 in the third. Cousins.
Feely's kick is good. 27-17 in favor of the Cardinals. And then Anton Cason, a 20-yard interception return, and Jay Fields' kick is good. 6:22-11 in fourth quarter, 34-17 Cardinals. But then the Titans make this interesting. Michael Preston, a 10-yard pass from Ryan Fitzpatrick, and Rob Barona's kick is good. 34-24 in favor of the Cardinals.
Yes, I like the call.
And then Barona's with a adding on the field goal. And now Cardinals are leading the Tennessee Titans 34-27. Out in St. Louis, there. St. Louis Cardinals are leading the New Orleans Saints. St. Louis Rams leading the New Orleans Saints 27-16 in the fourth quarter here.
Houston and Indianapolis. Wade Phillips and the Texans interim head coach. Kubiak this way.
First quarter, Corey Harkey, a 31-yard pass from Kellen Clemens, and Zerline's kick is good, 7-0 Rams. And then at 2:49, Lance Kendricks, a 4-yard pass from Kellen Clemens, and Greg Zerline's kick is good, 14-0 in favor of the Rams. And then the Rams extended at 17-0 in the beginning of the second quarter, and Greg Zerline, 31-yard field goal is good, 17-0 in favor of the Rams. But then Garrett Hartley, 45-yard field goal is good. 17-3 in favor of the Rams. But then Zach Stacy, 40-yard run, and Greg Zerline's kick is good. 24-3 Rams with 4:20 left in the second quarter. And then Greg Zerline, 35-yard field goal is good. 27-3 in favor of the Rams. And then fourth quarter, Saints make this interesting. Drew Brees, 1-yard run, and Pierre Thomas' run for a 2-point conversion is good. And it's 27-9 in favor of the Rams. And then Mark Colson, a 5-yard pass from Drew Brees, and Garrett Hartley's kick is good at the St. Louis Rams.
For Super Bowl 48, Russell Wilson and company got pretty good weather.
Leading the New Orleans Saints with 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter, 27-16. And now we're going to take a look
You've heard of second effort?
at our standings so far.
Great run.
Just not done yet.
We're going to take a look at our standings so far. Kansas City wrapping up their win over Oakland 56-31.
Recover. Just the ball. They don't recover. 16-0 Seattle.
So now,
5 interceptions. For the first time during the regular season since
the New England Patriots have a 2-game lead over the Miami Dolphins for first place in AFC East after the Dolphins beat the Pats. New England 10-4, Miami 8-6, Jets lost to 6-8, and Buffalo 5-9. AFC North, Cincinnati Bengals at 9-4, Baltimore 7-6, Pittsburgh 5-8, Cleveland 4-10. So if Cincinnati will win,
the third Niner to catch a touchdown pass this season, Vernon Davis and Quan Bolden, the other two.
and Baltimore loses, then Cincinnati will wrap up the AFC North title. But if Cincinnati loses and then Baltimore wins, then the AFC North will be up for grabs. AFC South, Indianapolis, pretty as much the AFC South ball field with a 9-5 record. Tennessee 5-8, Jacksonville 4-10, Houston 2-12. Okay, AFC West is tied again for first place, 11-3. Both the Denver Broncos and the Kansas City Chiefs tied for first place at 11-3. San Diego not far behind with a 7-7 record, and Oakland 4-10.
It'll be a happy flight, wherever we're watching.
Over in the NFC East, Philadelphia has 8-6, Dallas 7-6, Giants 5-8, and Washington 3-11. So if Philadelphia loses, if Dallas holds on to the victory of Green Bay, then the Cowboys and the Eagles will be tied for first place in NFC East. New York with a loss of 5-8 and Washington 3-11. NFC North, Chicago has got first place by 1.5 game over the Detroit Lions, and if Detroit wins against Baltimore tomorrow night, then they'll be tied for first place in NFC North with an 86 record in Green Bay. Looking if Green Bay can win, but then we make things in NFC North interesting. NFC South. And with the New Orleans losing, soon to lose to St. Louis, then Carolina and New Orleans will be tied for first place with identical 10-4 records here. And Tampa Bay and Atlanta tied at 4-10. NFC West, Seattle pretty much 12-1. San Francisco 10-4. Arizona 8-5, and St. Louis 5-8.
Playing against a patchwork secondary, and some of the
soon to be 6-8.
showed up today. All the turnovers and
Oh! Look at that! Tennessee Titans never give up attitude. Tennessee Titans, they just got a touchdown, and they're looking at out on the extra point to tie this game. Boy, those Tennessee Titans will not give up here. Green Bay Packers out on the extra point to make this 36-31 here with about 2:58 to go. And now the Titans and the Cardinals are tied at 34 apiece with 10 seconds left in regulation time. Woo, those Titans. And now we're going to take a look at our playoff picture here. We're going to take a look at the playoff picture.
Go for it on 4th down, 2:41 to go. Here's your biggest
playoff standing.
Never.
Okay, AFC North. Denver 11-3. AFC West champion wins tiebreaker over Kansas City based on head-to-head win percentage. New England have the 6th seed, 2nd seed. Cincinnati has the 3 seed. Indy the 4th seed. Kansas City 5th seed, and Miami 6th seed. In Baltimore, San Diego, in Hunt, along with the Jets, Titans, Steelers, and the Bills and Hunt. Matthew on the middle, something okay? Yeah. Matthew on the middle, something okay? Good for you, Matthew! Bye-bye, Matthew. Bye. 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 Okay, NFC playoff picture. Seattle, 1st place. New Orleans, 2nd place. Philadelphia, 3rd place. Chicago, 4th place. 5th place, Carolina, and 6th place, San Francisco.
Couldn't really see him actually at all. My big DMAC.
So exciting times in the playoffs in December.
Adjustment and got in the end zone.
Picking me up in the last 3 weeks. No loss of confidence in you.
And if the current playoff picture,
I think the last 3 weeks have anything to do with this game.
if Denver will have the 1 seed, 2 seed will be New England. Wildcard game 6, Miami, Cincinnati, and Kansas City, Indianapolis. And 1 seed and 2 seed, Seattle and New Orleans, and San Francisco and Philadelphia, and Carolina, Chicago wildcard games. So it's exciting.
I really think they will, Dan. You look at the schedules, and they've got